YouTube world. As you can see from the title of said video, this is a response video for Philmington and his, I've got the, it doesn't even matter. I'm in the van right now. I am overlooking Rookie Pond, which just ties into the video response. Just east of Ely. Yes, that is snow, ice, and other assorted frozen tundra-esque land down there. It's still beautiful and 19 out, end of March. But Philmington, it's his 300 subscriber contest, which he's blown well past that. I think he's about 415, 420-ish now. And as you can see, he's giving away a free flight to the show, the National Sports Collectors Convention show this year in Chi-Town. I'll leave the linkage below to the original video. If you want to get in, you have to get in by the end of today. Runs through the end of March. Me being one that, as of late, I've not wanted to really make videos at all. Even though there's been a dearth of things coming in, I figured I'd get in. Good contest. Philmington seems to have a decent sense of humor. I see him with Alex, or Bowman, not Alex, that's Bowman 1953, Bowman 1951. And he's got a corgi, so I mean, it's, everything works together here. But he wants, he'll have, the video I give you the link to, go watch that. He's got a series of qualifiers for this video that he wants you to do in your video. So again, if you do it today, and make sure you go over the video that I've left in the link below. It's his first time going to the National. He wants to know 2 do's and 2 don'ts for those that have been, or hypothetical ones for those who have not. So I've got, of course, obviously nothing is ever easy with me, never cut and dry, but I'll go 2 don'ts first and a bonus don't. First one, I haven't heard anybody say this at all in any videos I've seen, and just national talk, or the show talk overall. And I talked with Eric, those back pages, about this. And I haven't watched a ton of videos either, so there may be somebody that's talked about this, maybe even Eric talked about this. I started watching his this morning, and I'm like, I gotta get this video done, do it now while there isn't a ton of people out. So, the first don't. Let's say you recognize somebody from either YouTube, Facebook, whatever social platform, and not even social media, but even like a blowout or whatever. If you recognize somebody's face, let's say you see Eric, you see me because I've got a distinguishable face. You see somebody, you watch their videos and they do face videos all the time, and they're at a table with a dealer, and it appears they're trying to get something done. Please, for the love of anyone, let them do the dealings and then enter after there seems to be the break. You see money exchange hands, you see a credit card go through a little deal on the cell phone, you see the guy just put the card back because the deal wasn't consummated. Just don't jump in there and be like, hey man, what's going on? a big fan of yours. It's distracting on two people that are trying to do the deal to get her done. And it might not be a great way to start off a possible relationship. Especially if you want to be friends with the guy or gal and you see them working the deal, and there's going to be a sour taste in the mouth, especially if it's something that they've been jonesing for. Just wait till you see people start walking away. Just go to another table, across the aisle, do whatever. But please just don't jump into somebody else's interaction with the dealer. Even if you're standing with the guy or gal, just, if they got a deal going on, unless they ask you, which, again, this will be one of my other ado that I have, which will segue into that. Just let them negotiate. It's just, I don't know, it's something I probably get more upset at than I should, but I mean, we're there, most of us, for friendships. We also are there to, on the off chance we find that card that we've been looking for 10, 15 years. Some of us have done a lot of the player collecting or insert sets from the 90s. A lot of the stuff doesn't pop up. If you see something, you get giddy. If there's that conversation between the dealer and yourself, just let that be. There will be time for interaction, conversing, socializing. At the show, if you see one of your comrades talking with a dealer and there seems to be something going down, stay away. Pump the brakes. Back off. That's my first don't interrupt a deal, which leads me to my do. Have a list. If you're making a specific list, I mean, if you're doing set building or binder stuff, that's one thing, because I mean, with your list you'll have, let's say you're doing a 66 top set, you'll have your list of what you need. Most likely you'll have a list of, if it's a big card in there, you'll have a price listing there. But make sure you're knowledgeable of what you want and what you're willing to spend. If you see a Mookie Betts pristine Black Label 10 Topps Update rookie, don't just go in there and somebody's got it for $2,500 and you're just like, oh, wow, they got it for $25. That's good enough. Be knowledgeable with what you want to spend on what particular cards you're looking for. And there's going to be that off chance that, hey, you just forget. I forgot about this card. I didn't write it down on my list. I really want this. Maybe make a loop around the region where this dealer's at. Do a little eBaying quick, Worth Point quick, sortsof.com quick. Check, see if there's been any sales on these items. If there hasn't, if it's something that's like a 98 Fleer Showcase 101, the Master Collection, then you just got to go with your gut. But if it's something that there's been sales on or whatnot, do your research and have a list of, I won't say ultra specific things that you're looking for, but if you've got a general idea of what you're looking for, it's not bad to have a list of whatever, how many that amount is down, just to have. You want to have a canvas with a few brush strokes on it. You don't want to have the blank canvas going into the National. You want to know or have some idea what you're looking for, if you are looking for. If you're just going there for friends and just be like, hey, fuck it, I'm just going to look around, and if I see something I like and it's within reason, great. But most of us aren't like that. So that's a do. Have a list. And be knowledgeable about your list and the pricing on it. So, and that'll lead into my other do. Use manners with the dealers. I'm not saying you have to bow down to them, but be polite. Just ask them how the show's going for them. Have they eaten anywhere? If you really want to make that deal, if you're willing, or if you're wanting that dealer to come down maybe 20, 50 bucks on something higher end, if you're wanting the dealer to say, hey, I just went through your $5 boxes for X amount of hours. Don't say this, but or an hour. Say I went through all your dollar boxes. I got this stuff here. Could we swing a deal for this? If he's looking it over, just say, hey, been to Giordano's, you've been to Gibson's, plan on taking in a game. Is that possible for you guys, or is it just gonna be too wrapped up in the show? Make conversation. That's why the cell phone looking shit with kids gets me annoyed, because conversational skills are lacking huge. And if the dealer's a dick to you, or she's a dick to you, then they're a dick. But most of these folks probably want to hear a little conversation other than sports cards. Say, hey, did you do this, that, go here, there? Did you do anything fun while you're in Chicago? Because there's a lot of fun stuff to do there. A lot of nice places to go, a lot of good eats, and just have manners. Know that these dealers are under the gun too, because they got to recoup some money. They're not going to be giving stuff away all the time, but know that they've got to make some money too, because again, the tables are X amount of dollars. Their flight or their travel, whatever way it is X amount. Food, dealing with probably some rude and arrogant assholes. Your fuse starts to go down right away. Again, if it's a shitty weather out there, if there's shitty weather, there's rain or delays in their flight, you have to take a lot of what you would be dealing with in a traveling situation and flip it to them and be like, okay, if they say no, that's, hey. If they say no, I'm pretty firm on this price. And even after they're being polite and all, then that's what they're at. I mean, that's fine. If it's something you're not comfortable with, move on. If it's a 101 or a 1 of 2 and you just don't think you're going to see it again, maybe a pop for the extra 20, 50 bucks, just because of the rarity. You hear everybody say you can get your cards on eBay, it's for the relationships. I get that. I am 100% with that. The flip side of it is, if you see that 101, if you see the 1 of 2, if you see something that's like numbered to 5, 10 or less, and it isn't just the new stuff, it's old stuff that you haven't seen before. Even by being polite and the dealer not jumping in and saying, okay, yeah, I'll cut you a deal here, that's all right. You may want to spend the extra money to get whatever it is, but just use manners. As you can see, I'm starting to stray at some of the points, but use manners. Try to be as polite as possible. Again, just know that the dealers are under the gun too. It's not just like they're there on the Rosemont and the National. It says, hey, Big Boyd sports cards, RBI Crew 7 sports cards, Probstein. All you guys, come on down. We got tables for you guys. Just set up. We'll be happy to accommodate you. No, these guys pay good chunks of money for a lot of what they're doing. They have to recoup, yes. If you're polite to them, you may catch that break. Another don't be overwhelmed. Go into this knowing that it is a huge show. It's going to be the biggest show you've ever been to, if it's your first time. It's like the proverbial kid in the candy store. But I mean, the candy store is like the old, whatever from Tom Hanks' movie, Big, when he's on the, I want to say the xylophone doing the dance steps. You've got the huge, like, department store feel of, like, when you're a kid, you're like, oh my god, this is so much. Know that there's going to be a lot of people. Know that there's going to be a lot of different entities there. There's going to be random stuff. You'll see old newspaper clippings. You'll see pennants. You'll see bobbleheads, the nesting eggs. You'll see teams of that. Game used jerseys of just nobody. Joe Schlub game used pants. 8x10s, 16x20s, 24x32s. Batting helmets, baseball bats, footballs, breakers, pavilions. Everything that you can think of that encases our hobby is going to be there. Just don't go in there and just like shit your pants when you drop in, like, holy fuck, this is a lot of stuff. It's going to be that. Because if you get that, you'll have the wide-eyed look, which is great. It's because it's like heaven for us. Heaven for the collector. But make sure that once that euphoric, like, oh my god, I'm here, yes, dial it back, say, okay, I've got, especially if you've got some cards that you're looking for or something that you really want. Like if there's the Nolan Ryan Robin Ventura 90 or 91 when Ventura charged him out, and I've seen photo boxes with Ventura Ryan ball autoed, and then the picture above it, like an 8x10, 10x14. There's stuff like that. If that's something you're like, that's what I want, okay, find it. If you're there just to take everything in and not have any list of what you want, then have that euphoric feeling the whole time, because you're just going to be like, over here dime boxes, over here $10 boxes. Wow, that's a great showcase that dealer has. Oh my god, I'm looking through these jerseys. Holy crap, there's a 52 Topps Mantle PSA 10. But just don't be overwhelmed. A bonus due, cash is king. Always carry cash on you. Doesn't have to be thousands and thousands of dollars, but try to have 100, 200-ish on you, and don't all have 50s, because again, dealers, they gotta break that and have some 10s, some 20s, some 5s, that, and a few singles. And a bonus, don't be afraid to haggle. Sticker price isn't always final price. So I guess that leaves everything. I'm looking over my truncated list. And then again, bring clean clothes. Don't wear the same thing all the time. Have some deodorant, toothpaste. Don't smell like you just got out of a toxic dump or a pig pen. Wesker Griff said, do not buy the food. Have a water bottle or a canister, whatever, water jug, I don't know. A canteen even, like you're in the Stand By Me movie. But I hope that helps you, Philmington. I hope anybody else that actually takes time to watch this video, that it helps you. I guess the best thing is just have fun. Just have fun. Because usually this is, for us, the card collectors, this is one of our vacations of the year. This is sort of like the destination vacation, especially if you don't have a family. Have fun with it. Don't let the national dictate your outlook on the hobby. Right now, hopefully we'll go. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's not fun, but it's life. But if I get down there, I'll get down there. I mean, I want to meet a lot of these guys that I haven't met before, and maybe want to meet me and listen to my nonsensical ramblings and gibberish and jive. But went on for about 20 minutes. That's probably about 18 too long for most of you. Again, have fun. Have fun. And have fun.